In this video, yes, we are matching We Are That Cool, available at the Hudnut store. Giselle, the saga of what is going on with the electrics. Kind of had some really useful information the last time I posted a video on this, specifically about this yellow wire.
So what was
just
that
here.
really useful information?
But that is the earth for the headlamps.
Ah, okay.
And
okay.
the alternator we've fitted is a slightly different one. It has stuff in different places. I think I'd attached it to the wrong place, which is why it wasn't earthing effectively, and we were getting all sorts of weird stuff going on.
Yes.
So for the process of elimination, I've connected the earth lead to this jump cable and connected the jump cable directly to the battery. So that is a definite earth. We know that is going to the negative. That is, well, it should be a positive experience.
Way.
Clever, eh? So the question is, has it actually worked? Well, I shall go into the car and we shall find out. First of all, it's pleasing to know that with the battery connected up, I've got no warning lights on the dashboard at all. We did have some, but if I pop the headlights on, oh, look at that. Have we got side lights both sides?
No.
Oh, I have a feeling the bulb's gone the other side.
Yeah, that might be bulb related.
Let's just pop the hazards on as well.
We got the right hand, well, my right hand.
Okay, we've got some going on. Let's just go to the next setting. And
this may be bulbs,
though. We've got main beam.
Yep.
Yep, that looks good. Super. So it looks like we have, in fact, solved that problem. Although I still need to find out where, as an alternative location, I can connect this wire. I might be able to put it on the body of the alternator here, which is where it is meant to go. But I note, I'm going to bring you in for a closer look, hold on. I note that where I want to put it has been colour marked. It's not quite focusing on that. That's where I want you to focus. Yeah, there you go. So if I disturb that, then I don't know if it voids the warranty on it.
Oh, okay.
Which is a little problematic. So I need to find, I might have to see if I can earth the lamps through the body. Well, there must be a reason why Citroen didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because that would seem to be the obvious thing to do, wouldn't it? You would earth the headlamps on the body of the car, you would have thought. But no, Citroen decided to do it via the alternator. That might be another option, but it's quite crowded there. Where I had connected it is this terminal on the back, because that's where it was on the old alternator. But like I say, it's a slightly different layout on this alternator, so it made life a little difficult.
Gosh, we've got an awkward Citroen. This is new and unusual.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But let's see what's going on with these bulbs as well over here. Yeah, that is a dead bulb. Yeah, I think that one's probably past it.
Oh, crikey, yes.
Yeah, that is minging, so we need to find one of them.
Lovely, minging, great.
Yep. What was it? This side we were missing the indicator.
Yes.
Well, the wires are on, so that should be working. Maybe that bulb's dead. Who knows?
Oh, Giselle, you poor thing. That one looks in better health.
Yeah, oh, that's a happy bulb to me. Suggesting it's just random because Frenchness. Talking of because French, it was pleasing to note that Kitch, Up and Down Vids, he's had Pasta Picasso for a while. He's passed Pasta Picasso on, but he's still working on it because it's now with his friend Alex. And he's recently had to replace the radiator. That radiator only lasted 513, I think, thousand miles.
Shabby.
Shabby. Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. It's had a new radiator and it's off to France.
There was a Volvo at Redwood that's heading towards 1,000,000 miles, isn't there?
Oh, was there? I missed that.
Yeah, there was.
Oh.
I think it was on 800 and something thousand.
Blimey.
I only clocked it in passing, but yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to figure out where we can do this. We're going to try and replace bulbs and get things working. And then maybe we'll get Giselle up and out for a drive because she's filthy. Giselle, being Giselle, won't just sodding work. So we need to find out why this indicator is no longer working. Let's try one on there. And one on the tab. Sort of getting an intermittent reading, but nowhere near the 12 volts it needs to be.
So I just come in and show what it's showing?
So I'll tell you what, we're going to pull both the connectors off the back. I believe that's the earth and that's the feed. Yeah, so that tells us we are getting our intermittent feed to the wires. So the problem is in the indicator unit. So it's either one of these connectors is not making a good connection, or it's the bulb holder itself is all furred up. It works, huzzah! But just about. If I just briefly disconnect everything again, I might regret doing this, it may never work again. On the back, there is this earth bar, which is the earth for both the side light and the indicator, and it seems to have a very poor connection up this end. I don't know if it's soldered in or something, I don't really know how that's attached, but that was the problem. It was just a really poor connection there. So it wasn't quite earthing. It was doing enough earth for the side light unit, but not for the indicator as well, which has a higher current draw.
That's a bit of a relief, isn't it?
It is a bit of relief, but...
Because you were thinking it might have to be a new headlight.
Ah, get off, wasp. Alright, we have a brand new passenger side assembly here. Never been fitted. Oh, the screws apparently aren't retained in this, suggesting it may be an aftermarket one. Or they just changed the design for some random reason one day because French. Lots of things to try and line up all at once here.
But that was sent to you, wasn't it?
I did actually pay for it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so thank you, Dan, the previous owner of this car, for sending me what appears to be a completely unused indicator lens with the correct screws. Because you may remember we had big problems. I didn't think I was going to get this one apart at all because someone had fitted the wrong screw. That fit is terrible.
It was better than that. It wasn't fantastic, but it was better than that.
Yeah, that's not clamping the seal. That's never going to work. Oh, and already I've got stress cracks in the plastic. Marvellous. See, this is the problem. I think there were several different manufacturers of these lamps. It's a bit like 2CVs. And they're not compatible with each other. And if you do them too tight, they just crack. No, that's hopeless. I don't think that's going to... No, there is no... The seal isn't even touching the side.
There's a gap.
Great. Just constant frustration. This car, isn't it? Every little job fights you. Spent 15 quid on a lens that doesn't fit. It's now slightly cracked, so it's no longer worth 15 quid. Marvellous. So what I'm going to try is using the new screws that came with that lens with the old lens, which means I've paid 15 quid for some screws.
I'm sure people have done worse.
Yeah, the screw doesn't really want to fit on that side. Hoping it's just going to churn its way through and everything will be grand.
In the name of car repair.
Yeah, there we go. Voila. So they're now captive as they should be. Let's try and clear some of the dirt out of here, shall we?
There's some wipes behind you.
Yes, we might try and do that. Oh, that feels...
Oh, that sounds fragile.
Yeah, but I think it was attached mostly by dirt.
Oh, yummy.
So let's clean these up with the wipes. But this big pot of JCB wipes on the internet, they're hopeless really.
Oh, if they dry, they feel absolutely revolted. It went through me. But
well, there's loads of water in the bottom here, you've just got to kind of dip it in. So yeah, I bought that to save money and it's been false economy for sure. Oh yeah, that's very dirty. Well, the good news is it's on. So yeah, I paid 15 quid but I needed one screw. So
the difference is you can see that seal that was open before.
Yeah, it's actually attached to the back. We've still got this weird gap going on here. I don't understand what that's about. That's quite confusing. But nonetheless, we've got progress. And now we need to find the screws for the other side.
Apologies if there's any strange light in this. It's that thing called the sun that we don't see very often.
Gosh. I can see why people have lifts. But we may be there. We may be at the point of actually being able to start Giselle for the first time in many months. So, wish me luck. There may well be a fair bit of cranking. Handbrake on. into neutral. Choke is set. Let's see how we go. Oh yeah, forgot about that. In fact, the electrics keep dying. Never did get to the bottom of that. Did try starting her a while ago, and I remember now she didn't start. Which may just be this battery clamp. I don't think the connection is very good. Get some Scotch-Brite in there and try and clean it up as much as we can. And we might even screw it on properly. Yeah, there's a lot of pitting on that post. Probably do with some Vaseline, really. Other lubricative jelly is available. Oh, this is good. Look at that, found it straight away. Miss Hubner has been tidying my tools up into a bag.
Into a box from a bag.
So, yeah, into a box from a bag. I don't think the negative is tight either. There we go. Is that all we need to make Giselle sing? Hooray! Well, we got electric again. Aha! Wait for the petrol to come through. Not sure what that bang was. Quite exciting. I think just the exhaust knocking somewhere. That alternator is very noisy. All 4 cylinders. She comes, I can feel her starting to rise already. No battery light. And up she comes. That alternator is massively noisy. Job it just keeps on giving, isn't it? 12.4 is kind of where you expect the battery to be resting. I would really want to see more like 14 there. That clicking sound is the hydraulic cut off. It's at pressure.
Also, she sounds like melting gremlins.
Sounds like.
Yeah, you know the end of Gremlins where they're melted. That sound.
That is weird. I have had her running on this alternator and she didn't sound like that. Does the noise go away if you shut the bonnet?
No.
It gets better, but then you can hear the leaky exhaust.
Yeah, and we are mildly suffocated at this point.
Should we get her out for a run around the yard?
I've just been clearing things out of her way.
Okay, we'll do that then. Okay, that side. Right then, going to refit the battery clamp before we go hurtling anywhere. Right, with the battery clamp finally in place, pig of a job by the way, awful access, because GSA, now I'm going to go for a bit more of a drive. Would you like to buy a GSA?
You're really selling GSA ownership, love. So...
I don't think I want this car anymore. If you would like a GSA, do let me know, because they're a joy to drive. Just pray you never have to work on the bloody things. There's 12 across there. Got 12 at the other end. Yep. So why is it saying everything's dead? Everything's dead, Dave. Really weird start of the battery clamp. Electrics, yes. So you start it dead and it doesn't come back, which is really weird.
What are you trying to do at the moment?
the
You've got
hell
the
is that?
lights on, have you? Side light? And this-
Oh, we haven't got one this side again. She's going back in. If you want to buy a GSA, let me know. They're crap. Right, so sit rep, we've got it running again.
How
We've
would
lost
you-
the indicator and the side light on this side.
You've got a headlight.
Just a gift that keeps on giving, this car. I honestly don't think I care anymore. Never have I loved and fallen out of love so hard with any car ever. I think I'm going to park her back up before
Put that tool
she
back in the
doesn't-
box, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to park her back up before she breaks
Do you
down
need
again.
guiding back or you got this?
Probably got this, maybe. Oh, I think the bonnet latch is broken again.
Do you know, you're so,
Just to add to it all.
so ungrateful.
So now I can't undo the battery. just love this car. Yeah. Maybe we won't fit the grille just yet.
Possibly a bit over.
But we will disconnect that battery.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I'm done with this car. Sometimes you reach that point. I have been there before with cars. If you would like this car, genuinely do get in touch. It doesn't have an MOT at the moment. The alternator sounds utterly balked. They're very expensive new alternator. Occasionally the electrics die completely. Lights.
Okay guys, I don't think this is a
Hopeless.
sales video. I think we're going to come back on another day when somebody's got their grumpy head off.
No, she's for sale. So thank you for watching. Bye.
No. Pachu.
Pachu.